My family's lived in the same house for the whole of my life, but now that all of us children have essentially moved out, my parents are about to put the house up for sale in order to move from London to the country. Because of this, I'm currently going through the process of clearing out all of my old stuff. The thing is, I don't think I've ever cleared out my room since I was born, so I've still got all of my old childhood things here. And the process of clearing out is essentially just throwing away my childhood. It's actually harder than I thought. It's like I'm officially saying to myself, your childhood is over, you're now an adult, and that's a scary thought. So I wanted to share some of the things that I'm having to say goodbye to, so that I still have them as a memory. I can come back to this video and look at them and go, oh yeah, that was my childhood, and hopefully you might find it interesting too. This is my first pair of shoes. They're the first shoes I ever wore as a child. My little guitar has to go. I had this since I was about 8. I never actually really played it or learned how to play guitar properly, so that never really came in useful. I had this thing called a Fun Facts when I was a kid. It's labelled as the original organiser system. Basically, it was a fun filing system for children. It says age 6 here, which is nice. It's also complete with little stickers that say, I love, and then the names of my childhood crushes. And of course, it's got a joke section. What do you call a man who loves fishing? Rod. My first mobile phone, one of the Nokia bricks. I was going to keep it in the hope that it might become worth loads of money, but it's got a big crack on the screen, and nowadays you can sell it on the internet for about £2. So I don't think that's ever going to get really valuable. At secondary school, obviously, I was probably one of the coolest kids in school. I had my collection of rulers, which I'm going to have to throw away now, which is a shame, because there's a lot of good rulers in here. I remember this one in particular was my favourite. It's pink, and it's got Disney princesses on it. While we're on collections, I don't think I really need my collection of marbles anymore. Or for that matter, my collection of various balls. Highlights include the cricket ball and the elastic band bouncy ball. I also have a ridiculous number of teddies. I don't think I need any of these anymore. This one was pretty cool though. He turned into a rugby ball. Like so. I am of course keeping the teddy that I love though. His name is Jeje. Can't throw him away. This is a football sticker album that I used to have. I must have spent so much money trying to get all the stickers in here. Still didn't manage to get them all before they all sold out. So I borrowed my sister's one and photocopied the stickers that I didn't have and stuck them in anyway. I'm also checking out all my CDs, like my Quality Fame Academy album. And then we've got the first album I ever bought, S Club 7, and the first single I ever bought, Hearsay, Pure and Simple. My old school uniform, complete with hidden badges, that's going now as well. I've also got a bunch of my old Tottenham football shirts, which I was literally keeping so that if we ever won the Premier League, I could say, look, I was following them from the beginning. I'm not just a glory hunter like you guys. That's what was really important to me as a child. So there we go, there's just a few of the things that I'm throwing away. I would go through them all, but if I did, we'd literally be here for days.